What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live and direct better than any other can. Back with another episode of that Repent 12 News, Repent 12 Media, Repent or Die podcast. Yeah, we out here working. First and foremost, we give all praise and glory to the Most High. Secondly, we give all praise and we give shout outs to all those that have been supporting the movement from the very beginning and still supporting, still contributing, still pushing, still allowing me to continue doing what I do best, and that's talk that truth. I want to talk about this documentary I seen today on Netflix, man. The Nas Illmatic, which is by far a great documentary. And because of that, I really starting to believe, and this is just my opinion, that Nas is the greatest rapper ever, bro. Word. Word. Just listen, like hearing the whole album and just listening to how he's putting the words together. He said, yo, I went to hell at 12. At 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus, bro. And I'm not glorifying it. This is just an 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old child rapping like this in the early 90s. Stuff like this was unheard of. And to see that and know what's going on, it's a beautiful thing. Is it safe to say that Nas is the greatest rapper? Is it safe to say? And another thing too that I also realized, that every rapper that is a lyrical genius, like a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, I'm just talking about today's bracket, all of these individuals listen to Nas. And a lot of these up and coming rappers who's deemed to be garbage, your Young Thugs, your Gucci Mans, all of these trash. But their upbringing was listening to Lil Wayne, Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect. No disrespect. I'm from New York City. The level of content, like the bars is always held high when it comes to New York. Southern music get away with it because y'all not, I don't want to sound mean when I say this, but your intellect is not up there like ours are. You maybe now, you know what I'm saying? Maybe now, but we talking about 90s, early 90s, late 80s, around those times, the education wasn't as high. And I'm talking about in the in the poverty sections, not the hostility, you know what I'm saying, where majority of Caucasians, no, we talking about the hood. You know what I'm saying? You guys never had these intellects how here in New York had it. Look at what Nas is rapping at 17. You know what I'm saying? Like he was reading books, like knowledge. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of wisdom that was coming out of New York. You know what I'm saying? A lot of professors, a lot of knowledgeable, righteous leaders, educational individuals. Again, professors, doctors. You know what I'm saying? These individuals was coming here in New York, dropping gems on the people. And with these gems, we took this home and we just started applying it to our everyday lives, catching, gaining wisdom and knowledge. Where Southerns, y'all was so behind, you know what I'm saying? And it showed, even in the music, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still behind, facts. But that's neither here nor there, you know. Nas is if he's not number one, definitely a solid number two. And the only person that I feel, and I'm being honest, that I feel that could be number one and always will be number one is Biggs. Biggs was a storyteller. Nas was a lyrical genius as far as, giving you stories and what's going on in the hood. But Biggie could give you a movie. He'll give you a movie and 16 bars. Get you a whole script. You're like, wait, hold on. Who the heck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now I'm yawning. Wipe the coal out my eyes. See who paging me and why. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But watching that Nas, watching that Nas documentary it's just a reinsurance into why I can never give in into today's music. Just why? Because I come from that. You know what I'm saying? Nas is what, 13 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So I come from I come from that era of greatness. I don't know nothing else. I don't know nothing. I don't know about mediocre rap. I don't know about mediocre experience. I don't know about none of that. All I know is intense. I know about lyricalism. I know about righteousness. I know about just standing on the square. You know what I'm saying? And today's music just don't give you that. It's all about feel good. And sometimes we need stories. Sometimes we need the music to give us hope. Tupac gave us hope. Nas gave us hope. Biggs gave us hope. You know what I'm saying? Now these rappers is talking about bragging and how they got hitters and shooters and all of this, and it's trash, bro. It's garbage. Who cares for that? Like me personally, I really don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You making money, toodaloo. What you doing for your community? You say you made $5 million. You got over $10 million, and your community where you grew up at, went to school with, the whole shebang, and all of us got the same scenario. Yo, when I make it, yo, bro, word, I'm fixing the hood. Y'all make it, and nothing gets done in the hood. And if you do something, it's for a tax write off. Make it make sense, you know. But shout out to Nas. That was a great documentary, man. And I'm sorry what happened to L. Will too. You know, L. Will, L. Will was he was a warrior, but then again, this is what comes when you from the hood, man. You gotta stand on what's yours. You feel me? You can't allow to be on no fraudulent. Can't be on no sucker type of time. Gotta keep it 3.5, 24 hours, 7 days a week. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that our people, you know, lost their lives playing this street life. And that's something that I spoke about on my podcast. How, the streets is 1,000 and 0. You feel me? Where you play this game, you're playing for keeps. But the only keeper is the Grim Reaper. You feel me? It's the only person that's keeping score is the person that's taking your life. you know. And even in the documentary, they had a group picture, and each one of them be like, yeah, he died. He's doing 20 years. He's doing life. He's fighting a murder case. He's like, this is the same stories that goes on in every single community. And it's like, when do we say enough is enough? And even for Nas, with all this money that you're making, like, you got to give these people jobs or create something where these people can be employed. You understand? I see you. I see that you did the sweet chicks. That's cool. That's cool. But there's still a lot more you can do. You know what I'm saying? There's still buildings and real estate and properties you can buy to put these people inside that and allow them to, you know, be employed, have a job, you know what I'm saying, have a career. You understand? Just a lot of things that we could do. And you know, and I'm not the one to count people's pockets, but if you out here glorifying it and saying like, yeah, man, I just made $100 million, and you saying it, and you're saying it in a sense like you got it, my rebuttal to that is, all right, so where's the help? Because you got it, we need it. And I'm not talking about your money, we talking about your help. We can no longer be dependent on the system to take care of us. And the worst thing that ever happened to our people was giving free money. Because of free money, we then became lazy individuals. We rather sit back and collect than go out and become a threat. And I'm talking about a threat to the enterprise. Brothers and sisters working together to do good for the greater good of our community, of our people, of our generation. But that's a topic in itself, man. But shout out to Nas. That was a great documentary. I can't wait for you to come out with the illmatic. You know what I'm saying? To speak about how you did the ether and all of that. I think that would be something for the people to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So they could see where your mom was at. You know, I know you was dealing with a lot. Your mom's just passed. Rest in peace to her. May the Father have mercy on her soul. So I already know. You feel me? So I'm going to leave it as that, man. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live. Continue supporting Repent or Die podcast on every podcast platform. Repent 12 Media, Repent 12 News. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, YouTube, the whole shebang, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pull everything up in the description. But yeah, continue supporting, man. And I'm going to see you guys Saturday for Sabbath Talk. We're going to talk that talk. The war only affects the poor. You feel me? But that's all. I'ma holla.